This is real. Canada is ready to become the 51st state. Only if you guys meet those demands. In the last few weeks, your government made the headlines stating several times that Canada should become the 51st state. At first, everybody was kind of laughing it off, thinking he was joking. But recently, we realized he was not joking at all. Like, 0% joking.
And to be honest with you, Canada only works as a state. What I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st
One G7 member is threatening the very existence of another.
If this conversation is on the table for real, what kind of things that the Canadian people would ask in return to giving away our country? Actually, this list could be used at the White House to make sure this deal goes through. So let's jump in right now. There is 20 recommendations, and the last one is about one of your states. So, let's go. If Canada becomes the 51st state, universal health care remains. A lot of people are going to say, it's not free, it's from your taxes. We know we pay a certain amount of money to make sure we don't have $12,000 bills when we break our arm. Actually, we're all going to go broke if that happens. I'm thinking of all my Canadian friends doing mountain biking. They're going to be like, oh, I have to stop mountain bike and I have to sell my house. 19, we are bringing back Spanish as an official language, and we're adding French. Canada has 2 official languages, French and English. United States had Spanish in the books until recently. We're bringing back all of those. It's over. It's done. Stop using imperial. As a member of the proud 51st state, we strongly recommend your administration to start using the metric system for very obvious reasons. You weight yourself in kilograms, you drink milliliters of water, and you drive kilometers per hour. When it's 100 degrees Celsius, water boils. If it's 0, water freezes. Your military is already using the metric system. Why are you still on imperial? It makes no sense. Number 17. We want 1 free Costco card per 51st state household. Not the lowest tier. We want 2% cash back, free hot dogs, the major discounts on everything. That's not negotiable. Actually, for my mom, it's not negotiable. The official national sport is now hockey, not baseball. I looked it up. I was like, what's my future country's national sport? Baseball. I was like, what? I thought it was kidding. I thought it was a joke. Who watches baseball? Justin Trudeau will have to be rehired by the government at the Department of Nice People and Golden Retrievers. This is where American people, including the 51st state, is going to learn how to apologize and be nice to the nations around us. Non-negotiable as well. Number 14, the new America must recognize bag milk as the proper way to distribute milk countrywide. Yes, I know, it sounds freaking weird. I remember when my mother used to cut the bags when we were young, in the little corner like this, and then she put it in the plastic jug. Once every 51 states start using bag milk, you're never going back. Number 13, we are adding A at the end of every presidential address, just for balance, cultural recognition, and humility. We're trying to show the world how Canadian the United States are becoming. So you kind of have to show the world in your speeches that you're considering your new nation. That's all for now, eh? 12 is probably gonna sound a little weird to some of you guys, but we are renaming the White House the Off-White Bungalow. It's more modest. It's more approachable. Just imagine, internationally, people are gonna say, the Off-White Bungalow is addressing the world on public TV today. The Off-White Bungalow is suggesting this. The Off-White Bungalow is participating in that. It sounds much more friendly than the goddamn White House. Number 11 is more practical. We are moving Thanksgiving from November to October, like it's supposed to be. Before everything goes to hell with Halloween, Christmas, Remembrance Day, winter coming in, blah, blah, blah. Number 10 is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Tim Hortons is replacing Starbucks only in the federal buildings. Ordering a large double in a big cup makes more sense than ordering a venti latte buccici and a venti grandi buccichi. Who the f*** are we? Rome? We're American. Large double in a big cup. If it's a medium cup, call it a medium cup. If it's a small cup, call it a small cup. Not a venti rossi priccicata prucci kiki boo boo. American. Pa! It's the Dodge Ram of coffee. Every member of the 51st state have free access, unlimited free access to all of North America's national parks. I mean, look at the Canadian map. There is 96% of nature and 4% of people who don't really know who they are. We are requesting In-N-Out Burgers to be expanded to the Canadian territory. Sorry, to the 51st state's territory. Meaning, we want Montreal to have an In-N-Out Burger with animal-style fries. And we're gonna add to the menu the Vladimir-style fries, which is gravy, cheese on top of the potatoes. This is called a poutine. And talking about poutine, number 7. Poutine or poutine is a dish. It's not a name. Call him something else. Mandatory snow tires for everyone between October and April. Even people in Hawaii, I don't give a shit. If we suffer, you suffer. Plus, we're also suggesting that all the members of the 50 states have a mandatory survival week at -40 in Canada. This is good for team building. No coats are allowed on day 1. You have to learn how to walk in a snowstorm with your t-shirt on. All of the United States convenience stores need to sell ketchup chips. I mean, why is that not the case already? We are replacing the FBI with the RCMP. Sorry, the reasons behind that, very easy. Stetson, nice hats, and hooves do not leave digital trails. Plus, our furry hats is for peak camouflage. And finally, we're gonna look goddamn good in those state dinners. Number 3, every gun must be registered and named with a non-aggressive name, so you can call your gun Fluffy or Boo Boo or Pooty Pooty. For those 51st state residents that do not have guns, meaning the majority, we can use cap guns, because we can't really tell the difference anyways in Canada, so. Number 2, since we want to be taken as seriously as possible on the international scene, and since this is going very well at the moment, I suggest that the official government font is Comic Sans. This is gonna help the international scene to consider the United States as a serious nation. And number 1 of the requests/recommendations that the Canadian people would have to join the United States as the 51st state would be to get rid of one of your states. Why? 50 is a beautiful number compared to 51. And we are strongly suggesting Nebraska. Who lives in Nebraska? Pretty sure they're gonna be happy about it. They're gonna merge with Colorado and boom, 50 states. One nation, one proud and polite nation that people are gonna look up to and they're gonna be like, wow, that was the deal of the century. Probably is. Get rid of Nebraska, non-negotiable. Canada will join the United States of America if you say yes to all of those things. It's honest. And that's it. But in all seriousness, I don't think I ever understood your administration's motto, make America great again. I mean, I always thought America was already great. Pretty sure half of the people watching agree. And I think one of the most positive things about what's going on right now is not only some Americans are realizing that the United States was already a great country, but we're also realizing that Canada is a great country. So I'm trying to see the positive side of things here, and I see strong allies and strong friends that are proud of their own countries, and that would probably benefit to stay friends. Venti lati buccici and venti grandi buccichi. Not a venti rossi priccicata prucci kiki boo boo.